With the Christmas event and New Year's event actually seemingly going to be coming to an end soon, there's some last-ditch things that you can do to take advantage of this event for helping you out in the future if you're playing on PVE Tarkov. And that is exactly what I wanted to showcase today. It should be a very quick video just showcasing off a couple of the items that you might want to buy, how you can profit from this event, and simply how you can stack up on some of the key items that you're going to be wanting to be able to save you a ton of money in the future, and if you want to get a few things done. So, with that underway, obviously the new event features all of these Christmas baubles. So, first things first is making sure that you use all of your baubles before the end of the event. I mean, pretty self-explanatory. You don't want to be caught slipping and having all of your baubles not actually being used. If you've been saving them up, obviously use them for the LEDX. If you have somehow managed to get 30 of the silver, I'm pretty sure I've got more of the violets than anything else. But still, use those on the most expensive stuff. It's pretty self-explanatory. If you have enough, go ahead, check the price of certain things, see how much they're actually selling for, and buy those with your baubles. Check how many it's going to require to actually dump in and work out a cost for you to essentially make per bauble. That is super simple, super easy, and just make sure that you use all of those. You don't want to not have used them all. The other thing is that there is going to be, of course, some of the rares that are available right now, such as the Santa hat version of the killer helmet, which I wouldn't like to say will definitely go up in price, but considering that it is currently 1.25 million if you want to purchase it, now is probably a good time to buy it, as the longer that the event is not on, the more time that you're going to find that these prices will start to go up, the less of them that are going to get supplied, the more of them that are going to be lost in raid, and the more people are just not going to simply have these. So it will be worth, in my opinion, picking up one of them if you have 1.25 million or 1.4 million spare at this moment in time, if you want that kind of rare experience and to actually have it in your account. I mean, for me, it's not an issue. We've got, I think, 3 of them from just grinding out killer anyway, as it was a good money-making method in the first place, because those were selling for like 3 million rubles just for one of them not too long ago. Then we, of course, have some other bits that are also Christmas event. So, taking out Killer, you get his helmet, and you also get the Killer Assault Armor as well, which is also worth a decent amount of money. Currently, you can buy one for 190k, and yeah, that is a fully kitted out one as well. That's maximum durability. So, once again, not too expensive and not that much more expensive than just a standard Killer Armor anyway. So, you might as well pick one of these up if you are wanting those rares. Same with the backpack. Obviously, these are far more common and not expensive, and to be honest with you, you know, it's a backpack and it's not a very usable one with the amount of space that it does have, but once again, worth potentially picking up. Now, then, of course, you have some of the other rares, so maybe an elf hat if you wanted one just to have it. Maybe you want to take it out in a raid in June for some unbeknownst reason. Most of this stuff does come available towards Christmas again. Same with the hats, so the Santa hat and stuff like that you can actually pick up from Ragman right now. So if we go over to him, you can pick up the Santa hat for 555 rubles, and it can be sold on the fleet. I don't think that these are going to go up crazy in price, as I'm sure many people have them, but at the same time, you can purchase these and they may or may not go up, and they will definitely not be available after the event, at least. Finding them consistently. You've also got things like the firework that you've got from the event. It's the purple one. You'll find it on some bosses. You can spawn in with it as a scav, so you can actually get these as a scav just spawning in. And you'll find it much like a red flare. You can get this one. And this one brings in a Christmas airdrop. I'm going to showcase off a video opening up this Christmas airdrop, see what we can actually get out of it, and discuss the loot in general, how much you can make from them. But yeah, you can't actually pick these up anywhere. So if we get on here, so they are literally have to be found in raid. You can find them off of bosses. You can also find them in the raid. You can find them in duffel bags. You can find them pretty much anywhere, really. And so yeah, if you get them, make sure to use them, see what you get out of them. And they're usually pretty decent from memory. Of course, now we go into essentially some of the items that you might want to buy. Now, the Christmas event has brought in a couple of things such that you can find a ton of sugar within your raids, which, I wonder what would happen if everyone is finding, 4, 5, 6 sugars every single raid that they play on a map that does have a Christmas village. Customs, interchange, all of these maps that do have a Christmas village. Well, oh, look, sugar has gone down to 40k. Now, for those of you that have been playing about a month ago, you'll note that sugar was up at about 200k. So if you want to basically 5x any money that you are putting into sugars right now, it would be a good investment. These typically go anywhere from 140 to 200k and potentially even higher as time goes on, because sugars are a repeatable craft for, of course, your moonshine, requiring 2 sugars and 1 purified canister. At the moment, you can actually profit over making the bottle of hatchling moonshine, so it is actually worth doing these. It's not crazy profit, it's about 100k, but keep this producing all of the time during this event until it ends, and then of course buy up some sugar as well to be used for making the actual moonshine if you want to get up your crafting skill and stuff like that and constantly have something going. And simply if you just want to make more money by like Xing your money using the sugars, that's also a valid thing to do. It's not the only thing though, because what you'll find is toothpaste is also found quite periodically throughout your raids, and you'll probably notice quite a bit more of them, which has brought the price of toothpaste significantly down. These were up at 200k as well, or anywhere from 150. Now you might be wondering, why the hell would I want toothpaste? What can we use that for? Well, if we go over to Therapist and we go down to one of the barter traits for a thick items case, you'll see that you need 15 toothpaste to be able to get yourself a thick case. And currently on the prices of some of these items, they've come down considerably because of the whole changes to finding items to put into your hideout. So the demand for various different items has gone down, which has now meant that some of the prices of these have come down. These portable defibs were up at like 1,000,000 rubles, they're now 590, so it could be a good time to purchase some of the items if you're wanting to upgrade to a thick case. Ledexes at the moment are quite expensive still, and probably very expensive anyway, so you might want to actually find those in the black room of labs, and of course just in labs in general in that crazy room. There's a video that I've done recently on a full easy run that you can add to every single run that you do on labs anyway to make millions of rubles per raid and get yourself a very good chance at getting a Ledex in the first place. And then obviously ibuprofen you can just buy. That is not something that you should be buying. But yeah, toothpaste and sugar are something that you can buy right now. And then something else to be of note, because of the Christmas event, there is also a ton of vodkas being produced during your raids. And so vodkas right now are sat at 30k each. These go up to about 70k roughly for a bottle of vodka. These can be produced in packs of 10 from your actual nutrition unit. And the price of a moonshine at 800k is not going to be worth it at the moment in time. It is normally worth it. The actual vodkas were up at like 95k at one point recently. And the fact that these are down at 27k, another thing to potentially invest into. But as I say, probably the easiest one is things like toothpaste and the sugars, as you can put them into the thick cases. I don't believe you can put vodka into a thick case from memory. I'm sure we've got one. Oh no, you can. So maybe you do want to get them, but they are a double slot item compared to a one slot, so you can fit in way more sugars and way more toothpaste, and they're going to make you more like the same amount of money per one. And in fact, in the case of sugars, they're probably going to make you more money than one of the vodkas. So you might as well get the sugars if you can for a decent price. Don't go crazy, don't go spending 100k, because you never know, they may never go up to 200k again, but I can guarantee that they will go up at least somewhat in price as time goes on, provided that BSG don't come in with a crazy way to easily make sugar, for example. So one thing to add into this video, and overall just wanted to highlight some of the things that you might want to do. If you've got anything extra to add though, make sure to leave it in the comment section, and that is pretty much it. That is how I'm going to make, 10 million rubles, something like that, off of just what we've already bought, and I'll continue buying them over time when I get more space. So we're going to fill out the entire thick case with sugar eventually. So yeah, that's something we're going to be doing. I pretty much max pay about 50k for each of the sugars. We're definitely going to make our money back, even if we, they never go up super high again. But either way, thank you very much for watching. Make sure to like it. And of course, subscribe down below if you want to see more Escape from Tarkov PVE videos. And I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.